Hey guys, welcome. Today is Sunday. It's August 17th. We're doing a read with the Fifth Spirit Tarot deck. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Tower. So maybe some things that you're working through or breaking free from. We were just talking about lightning in the car. And then we have the star card. So that's why I said breaking free from and probably walking into the star energy. The cards actually flew out when we sat down just now. So that was interesting. We got the Lovers card as well. And that's this card, the Lovers card, is specific to this particular inclusive queer deck. And you guys know I read this deck a lot, or have been lately. We've received the King of Wands energy, which is also fire energy, a lot of fire energy. We received the Knight of Pentacles. I do see this Knight of Pentacles as being on the go, maybe some backpacking on travel, or being in a new place. Because sometimes when you're in a new place or you're traveling where you don't need to take much with you, you just kind of pack up your backpack and go. King of Pentacles as well. I see this as a money card as well as a Knight of Pentacles, also very specific to your money. Five of Pentacles as well. There you go, the loaf of bread, okay? The loaf of bread is in the sand or the snow. You're in the cold, so the bread is somewhere in the cold. And then we received the Strength card. Received the Knight of Swords. You're building something. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to pick 2 more cards. I hope you guys are having a great day. Y'all know I always say that the Queen of Swords energy. I see this as an elder of some sorts, and the butterfly is present. The butterfly comes up when you're being watched over. This could be some sort of protection, or maybe the way in which you're being protected. And she has her yellow boots on. The butterfly is present. I'm going to read this card because it's facing up, because the butterfly is right behind it. The Two of Swords. And then I'm going to shuffle for one more card. The Page of Pentacles. This came up yesterday. You're planting a seed in something, and there goes the money, the pentacles. And then what's facing up is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a call to study and take time to study something, taking inventory in the level of budgeting or booking. So maybe this is very specific to what is being asking you to do. So maybe stewarding over your finances. They know I'm laughing right now, but the finances. Steward over those finances. Steward over your finances. It's asking you to call to steward over your finances and be very specific of how you're paying attention to them. So let's read the Hierophant card. That's number 5 in the deck, and I'm very specific to the 5s. Increments of 5s. The Hierophant is the librarian, scholar, and the student, and they are also the teacher, the priest, the elder. I talked about the Queen of Swords being the elder. They represent all external knowledge, value systems, organized or passed down beliefs, and the structures and institutions that pervade them. The Hierophant gets a bad rep for enforcing orthodoxy and tradition. It can indeed signal that you're engaging too credulously with some ideology or dogma. So maybe the way of thinking needs to be changed. Maybe the concept in which you're taking it in needs to be changed. So that's could be specific as to maybe going inwards to look at how your ideology of things are being done. and changing that. But while the Hierophant wants you to avail yourself of their annals of human knowledge, they also want you to do it in discernment. So taking time to use your internal compass to regulate what needs to be done in critical thinking. Instead of enforcing conformity, this card encourages you to challenge and question what you've accepted to be true and empowers you to arrive at one's own authentic belief. So it's like, do what you feel comfortable with, regardless of the thoughts and processes of what's been preordained over you. Do what makes you feel comfortable. And it's so funny because we kind of talked about that in church today, is that breaking free from past situation, maybe past traumas, past whatever that has been put on you, that has kept you stagnant, releasing those things and moving forward to a new perspective. Whether in the classroom, political rally, church pew, I just talked about church, or social media, not everything you absorb is true, and everything, including the guidebook, has a spin. So there's always a different concept to look at things. The Hierophant reminds you that it's your responsibility to separate fact from fiction, from opinion, learn widely, and think critically and determine the beliefs and values that are true for you. Okay? So I'm going to leave it there because the cards kind of really spoke to this message. The message is heavily saying that your finances are being provided for. Everything is being provided for. You're being watched over. You're being protected. But what it needs you to do is do this. Steward over the way in which you're looking at things, the concept of which you're evaluating your things, and the concepts of which you're moving in the direction that's going to be new. So I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. Happy Sunday.